Ahoy lads and ladies, my name's Hampy, welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing in the Season 6 Ranked Doubles ladder and we're on our quest to be the best here. And we're going to jump back into the ladder. We're playing with the Foxy Boxing team that you've seen from the tournament and the last video. And we took a loss in the last video, so we're going to drop down there. But we're gonna jump in. We've jumped into the queue now, and we're gonna get ready to go. So here we are. That was nice and quick. Again, no time for no time for saying nothing, which is good. Okay, so we got a Dusclops, Indeedee, Rhyperior. Oh gee whiz, this is a team. Hatterene, Torkoal, and Butterfree as the last three as well. It is a hard trick room team, guys. Like, very hard trick room. So what do we do here? What's our plays? So I think Hail is probably the better option. And look to like survive the trick room that way rather than and then go for like. So we'll go for like Ninetales and Teleon. I think with Ferrothorn in the back as well is not a bad option. And then, like, if you can take out that Torkoal, Ferrothorn can just win the game on its own. So, with that in mind, I think bringing the Rhyperior, not the Rhyperior, the Tyranitar along as a the fourth as well to sort of. It's the other decent Pokemon in Trick Room, but it won't be faster than them two. But so we're going to bring in Ninetales and Teleon with Ferrothorn, and I think Tyranitar in the back is going to be the way we look to do this here. So Torkoal does a lot less damage without the sun. That's a big thing. So if we can control the weather and keep the Torkoal from doing its thing, that's nice. But we'll see what my opponent goes for, and they go for Indeedee Dusclops, which is about the expected lead here, which we don't mind that. We don't mind that too much at all. Honestly, we're happy with that lead because we're free to just sort of sit. Like, whilst the Trick Room's going on, we're free to just sort of sit and do not much. If you follow me, like, because I think we've seen a game like this in the tournament where you can just sort of wait, because this lead here is very passive. It's very intentionally passive to get Trick Room set up, which is fair enough. So what we can do here is we can just Blizzard and set up Aurora Veil. So they might have realized that, hey, we're not going to take out Dusclops here, and they might go straight for a switch. But no, they're still going for the follow me. So Teleon's going to Blizzard. And it's going to do a little bit of damage to that Indeedee because the Indeedee's got its special defense boost thanks to I think it got a special defense boost thanks to a Psychic Seed. I think I saw that. And then Trick Room's going to come up. But Trick Room being up right now is not the worst thing in the world for us here. Like, we have Hail up, so we have that going for us. We can Blizzard this turn, I think, here with the Ninetales, and we look to protect here with Inteleon and see what our opponent throws out here, because we're on. This is now turn 2 of Trick Room already, so this wastes a turn of Trick Room, which is always nice. My opponent's taking a bit of time here, so they're thinking about what to do. I reckon they do want to switch something. Like, the smart play for them is to, like, honestly just double switch out if they were to do that, but they are not doing that. They have done nothing of the sort. So the Will-O-Wisp has come out for whatever reason. Dusclops has gone for Will-O-Wisps, which is not exactly a strong play. So, in the interest of being passive, I think, again, we are going to switch out into our Ferrothorn and fire off another Blizzard. At the same time, though, like, yeah, because I'm kind of worried about Pain Split from Dusclops here, which is a thing on Dusclops. With our Ferrothorn, though, unless they like switch straight into Torkoal, we should be able to just wait out the rest of this Trick Room, which is the yep, out goes the Dusclops. In comes Hatterene, so that's not bad for us because we are going into our Gee, if I had to go on the double Blizzard option, it wouldn't have been a horrible idea either, because we would have probably... Oh, it's gone for the Heal Pulse and Magic Bounce. Does that heal us? No, that just heals up, like... Cool. Heals up Indeedee a bit. Fair enough. So, we do need to worry about Mystical Fire from the Hatterene. Like... He might not have brought his Rhyperior, he might have gone and brought... So, what turn is it, by the way? Yeah, what turn of Trick Room? Is it 2 turns of Trick Room left? So, what do we do here? So that... I think we do protect with our Ferrothorn. So, I'd say G-Max Smite's coming out, like that seems like the obvious one, but at the same time, if that comes out, then that also tells me they probably don't have the fire move, which is what we're afraid of here. Helping Hand comes out, so the Hatterene's going for might be going for a Dazzling Gleam, since we've got no Dynamax coming out, but Ferrothorn's just going to protect, and it's going for the Dazzling Gleam, so that should do a bit of damage to our Ninetales, even through the so it's a Life Orb Hatterene, even through our Aurora Veil, but the Blizzard comes down, and that does quite a chunk of damage, and I think we have one more turn of Hail and... we do have one more turn of Hail, and also one more turn of Trick Room. So here, our play is to go for a Gyro Ball into the Hatterene slot, and like see what happens here. If he goes for if they go for the same play, like, gee, if we hadn't a protect, oh, he is going for the same play. So this is going to be really strong for us, because we're going to get the Gyro Ball on the Hatterene, but at the same time, like, it's not the greatest, because now Dusclops is going to come back in and be able to set up Trick Room again. Like, if we get this Indeedee down, it's really good. Ooh, we freeze it, so that's not horrible. But the Hail does stop. So that's a bit of a problem. Well, that's not really a problem here. We could just go for a switch out into our Tyranitar. I think might be the play here, I think. He's gone for the Rhyperior, okay. And Ninetales is running out of PP too, so that's the thing. But Ninetales is faster. So he's got Rhyperior, he's got Dusclops. Gee, Ferrothorn is looking like a decent Dynamax option, but at the same time, not the greatest. I think I'm just gonna, like, oh gee. I'm not sure I want to Icy Wind. Like, I think I'll Blizzard and I'll Leech Seed with the Ferro here, and yeah, out goes the Indeedee. So Blizzard's not a horrible play, and yeah, I did go for the last Blizzard. So we go for the Blizzard and Friss and found the Focus Sash and the Rocky Helmet. The Rhyperior looks like it's going to Dynamax here, but we don't really have too much of a problem with that. Hopefully it takes out, like, it might have been better to, yeah, after seeing that, it probably was better to switch in our Inteleon here, because it would have forced a, probably forced a Protect from the Rhyperior. But we missed something. We missed both, because, yeah, Blizzard's not 100% accurate. So he goes for the Rockfall into the Ninetale slot. We take that. We're okay with this. Get the Leech Seed off into that Rhyperior. I think what we're doing here is we're going to prevent Trick Room from coming up. We're going to bring Inteleon out. And we're going to target down that Dusclops with Inteleon and Ferrothorn, with them both. And then we should be able to win the game. With Tyranitar. At the same time though, like I said, the Dynamaxing Ferrothorn here does look incredibly strong. Like, looks super duper strong. But yeah, we can do that. I think that's the play. I think what we're going to do is do that, and we're going to go for the max Steel Spike Riot. Into make sure of that Dusclops, and heck, if we don't KO that Dusclops, like if we do KO the Dusclops with the Snipe Shot, and the Rhyperior doesn't, like, we might lose our Inteleon and proc the weakness policy, but no, that was about what I was expecting, so that's good. So we get the Snipe Shot off into the Dusclops. It doesn't KO, so that's good for the and Pharaoh's going for the Steel Spike. And this is looking all over but the crying here. Because we're going to sap that Rhyperior of a little bit more health. Because he doesn't have another Pokemon, does he? We got the Hatterene. Oh, he still has Indeedee, but that's frozen. Poor guy. I forgot about the Indeedee. If he still had, yeah, well, if that thing thaws, that's good for him. Like, smart play here is to protect Inteleon. We've got the +1 like defense and go for the Steel Spike into the Indeedee slot. That covers everything, and then we can wait for the Rhyperior to drop from Dynamax and win the game that way. Like, assure the victory rather than, you know, chance the victory. You know? Because if the Indeedee did wake up and we like just went for the double right into the Rhyperior, and then Rhyperior, and then yeah, Indeedee unfroze and got the follow me off, then we would have been in some real strife. But with our Dynamax Ferrothorn and our now we've got +2 defense on Ferrothorn, +2 defense on Inteleon, and Rhyperior's Dynamax is over. Yeah, this one's all over but the crying, guys. I didn't catch this guy's rank. Were they like high, low? I'll have a look in the video, but they're playing like a relatively lowish ranked player that plays Trick Room, where they either get their Trick Room up and win, or they just lose. Oh well, yeah. Basically, where if you can see out their Trick Room, you'll win the game. If you can't, you know, you lose, and that's 3x effective. That's enough to take it out with the Life Orb. Inteleon sniping him down for the win. So we take the win against Lemon H. And yeah, I didn't catch their rank, so I'll watch it back in the video. I'll watch it back and see what rank they were, but they definitely weren't playing like the highest rank of, you know. Definitely didn't. Yeah, we didn't go up too much, so I feel like they might have been pretty like ranked below us by a fair margin. And against ranked 9,000. So they have Clefable, Dusclops, so Conkeldurr, Vanillix is interesting, Rhyperior, and Rotomo. So again, this is a Trick Room team, and this time though, I think Dracozolt in the back might be the better option. Because it's going to be the same three. We're going to play Hail and go like the lead. I think they bring out is Clefairy, and that other thing, Clefairy Dusclops, and then I don't know. Conkeldurr and Rhyperior in the back probably would be my four, I think. So if we're gonna go Hail, the problem. I think Theta is the final Pokemon again. Just as a yeah, you definitely look to play slowly. TTV Papers with a 3. And we see what we're looking at here and see what's going down. The last one was definitely a longie. Clefable Dusclops. That's what we were expecting. So here's the problem with this lead, right? Problem with this lead, it is Gravity Sing. So, like, on this turn, I think it's safer for me to go for a Safeguard than the Aurora Veil and Blizzard here. And we've got the shiny Clefable with green ears too. And I didn't notice the Dusclops. They might be an all shiny guy. Clefable uses Follow Me. Yep, so they're going just straight for it. And yeah, I think that Dusclops is shiny too. It looks a bit red. So we do a bit of damage, and we set up Safeguard. Just in case they go for the Gravnosis, so they can't go for the Gravnosis here. That's a thing where they can just put us all to sleep, and then go from there. And now this turn we can set up Aurora Veil, go for another Blizzard, because like both of these Pokemon again aren't really that threatening. We don't want to go for Blizzard with Ninetales, we want to go for Aurora Veil with Ninetales. And then go for Blizzard with Inteleon again. But the threatening thing about Dusclops is Pain Split, where next turn we might be able to like attempt to double it down, and we might be able to get both of these Pokemon down with the double Blizzard, with the Blizzard spam. So the Nightshade comes out into the Inteleon slot, so we lose 50 health. Dazzling Gleam comes down from the Clefable. Ooh, does a bit of damage to us. Aurora Veil comes out, so that is even before the Veil comes up. So we're probably going down to Hail here though with this Inteleon, but that's fine. Because now we can bring in our actual Trick Room Pokemon, or our Trick Room Staller as it were, in Ferrothorn. And the Dusclops can get bunted by the Hail. That was turn 2 a Trick Room, so that was, again, we sort of gave up our Inteleon for free there. I was considering a switch, but because now we don't really have, problem here is we don't have anything to deal with Conkeldurr, which is looking like a bit of a threat here is the word we'll use, bit of a threat. I think I'm going to go for the Leech Seed into the Dusclops slot. I'm not sure I'm ready to KO Dusclops just yet. It's like... So there's no Follow Me coming out from that Clefairy. Nightshade comes out into the Ninetales slot this time. So we might be losing our... Brick Break comes out into the Ferrothorn slot, so we lose our screen. But that Clefable is going to take some damage. That Clefable is going to go down to the Blizzard. The Blizzard comes out from the Ninetales, does nowhere near enough to Dusclops, but that's okay. We get bunted by the hail. We all get bunted by the hail. Then we get a Leech Seed out from Ferrothorn here. And I'm tempted to set up the Veil again with Ninetales and again just go ham on this this Ferrothorn, and like, so he sends out his Rhyperior, which isn't horrible for us. Like, he'll probably target down Ninetales with Rhyperior, but we're gonna go for the Leech Seed into the Rhyperior and try and get some more health with our Pharaoh. I think, yep, that's the play. And again, Ferrothorn's looking like our Dynamax target this game. Like, unless, well, yeah, definitely, especially if Conkeldurr comes out, right? So the turn, like, this turn, Hail's still up, like, Dynamax Rhyperior comes out. And we can do a similar thing to what we did last game, but we don't have Inteleon, unfortunately. Set up Aurora Veil, hopefully, like, right, if I'd suggest what happens here is we hit the Leech Seed, so that's nice. Oh gee, that's bad. Oh, that's not horrible, because what'll happen is the Dusclops get some health, but we, oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Oh dear. That's a problem. That's bad. He's countered us completely. Has the Fire Punch on the Rhyperior. So we don't get that. We don't get our Veil up, and we're looking like we're about to lose. Ooh, overconfidence. Oh well. So what's the scenario? How do we win? Yeah, our Ninetales are still on 56 health. How do we win? How do we win? We win by Trick Room not going up. That's how we win. Oh, Trick Rooms. So we win by... Yep, that's how we win. We win by KOing Dusclops. Before Trick Room comes up again, we max guard here. Yep, that's how we win. Gee, I guess Icy Wind. We still have Safeguard up, don't we? I guess I'm going for... I'll go for an Icy Wind. And a max guard. Because really I should have gone for Blizzard, but the key to winning this game is KOing Dusclops before Trick Room goes up again. Like, here's the problem. Like, we're one turn short. That's the problem. That's the problem. If we had a maybe protected, we might have got through last turn, but Nightshade comes out. That's going to not quite KO our Ninetales. Quake comes into the Tyranitar slot, so that's we max guard that, so that's fine. Icy Wind comes out, so we do proc the Rhyperior's weakness policy, which is the like the bad bit. Like, I really could have gone for, yeah, this is the, really, if I had gone for because Ninetales goes down to Hail. If I had gone for just like Aurora Veil being like, you know, wasted the move. What the heck? Oh, right. I'm getting Leech Seed health. Cool. that's an interesting animation. Team's no longer protected by Safeguard. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. So, like, the problem is that Rhyperior is +2. We can max darkness this Dusclops for a KO, but that Rhyperior is still going to be able to just bop us, which is the problem. It's going to be able to max Quake and just go bop, and we're gonna get KO'd. But if it doesn't, like, even if we don't get KO'd here, right? Oh, he goes for the ally switch. Yeah, that's fair. So it's still going to do a little chunk to Rhyperior, but Rhyperior is going to do some damage to us, and this is where, like, yeah, the misplay earlier by losing Inteleon, I think, and the misplay last turn as well. The misplay last turn was, yeah, attacking that Rhyperior, was like icy winding. That was not the best thing to do. But we unfortunately we take the loss against Papers, who was like ranked 9,000 or something. So that's gonna hurt us. That's gonna hurt our rank quite a bit. But you know, we I don't think I need to check the opponent's team. The ally switch was fine. Like, there was nothing, like, yeah. Alrighty, but yeah, there was a couple of plays in that last game where I think I could have played it a bit better and maybe come out with the W, but unfortunately, yeah, I was losing that Inteleon. I didn't think I was going to lose it to a Dazzling Gleam Nightshade plus Hail is what happened there, and plus Life Orb too. So yeah, I sort of threw away Inteleon pretty cheaply, and yeah, the other mistake, obviously, which I've been harping on, was the Ninetales mistake. But very rarely is the best move to do nothing, you know. But alrighty, guys, I'm gonna call it there because it's a relatively long video. So I'll thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.